So I am back with another video on how to install box braids on a client with a damaged hairline. But first, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget the bell notification so you'd be the first to know when I upload a new video on how to care for and maintain your natural hair. So today's client is actually coming in for some box braids. She used to wear wigs all the time, and that is the reason for her damage, the damages to her hairline or her thinning edges. So I wanted to do a quick little video on how you can properly install box braids even with a client having such little to no hair around the hairline. Now, the trick to this is parting the hair in an irregular pattern, just kind of pulling and braiding. She did come in for some medium box braids, but whenever you are braiding the hairline, it's best to use less hair on the hair that's weakest. So because I knew I had to use less hair and she wanted medium, I went ahead and gave her medium boxing, but her braid density itself is like a medium in the back, so that way the small in the front did not look too far off. But yeah, and as you can see, I made sure to have her hold the base of her hair. As I'm installing, I put no tension whatsoever. I'm using way less hair than I do the back, so that way she doesn't have too much weight on those weaker strands, therefore causing more damage. So that's to answer the question, well, doesn't the box braids cause more damage? And it could if someone is installing them incorrectly or is heavy-handed and is braiding the hair too tight. Understand that this hair is already weak, so any little extra pressure will definitely snap it right off. And so like I said, you just kind of pull out the hair in an irregular pattern, causing an illusion of fullness. So it'll look as if she does not have a thin side. So her hair will definitely look full by the time we're done with this installation. So just literally just taking the hair and braiding it up with almost little to no tension. You can see her scalp is not red at all. And I'm not braiding directly on the scalp. I'm allowing a bit of space in between the braid and the hair so that it flows a little bit better. And then she'll hold the base as I braid down. But yeah, so this is the result, ladies. You know, if you know you're addicted to wigs and lace fronts, I'm sorry to say, but this is the road that you're headed to. You know, I understand that our hair can be a little hard to manage at times, but I do feel like it's a lack of knowledge in our hair types. It's easier for us to YouTube how to do a quick weave and, you know, install wigs and lace fronts, but no one is really, I won't say no one, you know, I take that back. I think it's more of the discipline to actually deal with our hair and care for it. That's the problem. So, you know, it's easier and more convenient to just slap on a wig, but at the same time, if you are not taking care of your hair underneath that so-called protective style, this is definitely the end result. So just kind of lay off of it a little bit if that was you, if you starting to notice that your hairline is getting a little thin. Kind of start reverting to some treatments on a weekly basis. Less manipulation on the hairline. You know, those baby hairs, we're always trying to lay down some baby hairs. That excessive manipulation, tugging and brushing and tightening ponytails and things like that will affect that hairline. There's no protection on the hairline. The hair in the middle has more protection because it's surrounded but the hair on the edges do not. And that's why they're the first to go. They're the weakest. So, let's kind of make sure we're protecting our crown by all means necessary. Again, I've done a treatment video. You can go back on my page and find that video where I show you, or I made an actual homemade treatment showing how you can treat your hair with just natural products such as aloe, which is a repairing ingredient. I would definitely advise you to kind of implement something like that in your hair care routine. Aloe dries up really well, so if you use it even as an edge control of some sort, you wouldn't worry too much about it flaking or anything. You just apply it while it's wet. You don't have to worry about washing it out. It'll be transparent. But yeah, so just let's get it together this year with our hair. But this will definitely give her a break from manipulating with her hair. And as you can see, it's already full. So another thing is, because this hair is so thin, and because of her work, she would have to wear her hair in a ponytail all the time. So what I told her that she would have to do is leave her hair out from the hairline. Just leave it out and pull the rest of the hair up in a ponytail, her desired ponytail. And then she could go ahead and pull the rest of the hair up to that and kind of lightly secure it, or just kind of tuck it in, so that way she's not putting too much pressure trying to come up with a ponytail, the desired height and whatnot, or a bun. And that's how she can wear it. But besides, like outside of work, she can always leave her hair down, so she's not tugging too much on the hairline. And again, if you're one who suffers with something like this, not greasing, but oiling your scalp is the best way to maintain slippage, so that way the hair is not being tugged and pulled on a dry scalp. Now, because of the top of her hair being thick, I didn't have to do the irregular method. I just kind of made the boxes a bit smaller. But either way, her hair blends in really well with the back, even though the back is more of a medium, and the front is a bit smaller. But it blended in very well. She was very satisfied with her desired look. And this is the finished look. So like I said, thank you for watching. Thank you for stopping on my channel. Stay tuned, subscribe. Don't forget the bell notification for future tips and tricks on how to maintain and care for your natural hair. You can also follow me on social media at Braid My Natural on Instagram or Facebook. All right, and this is the finished look. Very nice, very neat, very full. You can't tell unless she tells you. Thank you.